I think there were two men on base, one or two on base, maybe one. Can't remember now exactly, but I know that there was somebody on base, and I was projecting. See, at this point, I was really kind of mixed up because I've never done something like this before. So the mental was also, somehow ego and mind were interfering to some degree. But I was saying to the guy, I want you to hit a home run, okay? But I was trying to concentrate the heart energy, but mind kept interfering. So I was really, it was like a tightrope walk, basically. I was focusing on heart, trying to, and focusing on the batter and projecting the energy of my heart into his heart. That guy, it was two strikes, he hit a ball that was almost a home run. It was like a few inches short of a home run, and it was caught out, so he was out. And then the end of the game, 6-5, the home team won. But to me, it was really interesting that what I was focusing on was you hit a home run, and the guy almost did it. So now I'm wondering, if who was at fault here? Was it me because my energy was conflicted and I wasn't able to go so deeply into the self to be able to fully channel that energy to the guy, or was it him? Was it because he didn't have the physical strength? I'm not sure what was happening, okay? But it was a real interesting experience. That's what happened, okay? Remote control. Now, that's a real interesting thing. I guess you could abuse something like that if you wanted to, but I don't want to. And I was asking myself this question the whole time. I was asking myself, now, what are you doing, man? Is this an abuse? Are you using? Is this a yogic siddhi? Are you abusing a siddhi power? But basically, I told myself, okay, Mother Nature, Mother put me here. She wants to show me something. This is my little mission that she gave me to do. So let me just do this. See what happens, okay? So that's what happened. For what it's worth. Trying not to rationalize, just saying, open my heart energy and see what's going on. What can I say? All glory to divine. That's all I can say. I just wanted to add one little footnote here. As I was watching what I just recorded, I remember that both teams were using left-handed pitchers pretty much throughout the game. And when the away team started to get a lot of hits, the relief pitcher was called in. He was a righty, okay? And the right-handed relief pitcher for the home team was doing badly. In other words, I'm thinking now that the way it was going was that the away team was getting hits during 2 innings. I don't remember, 1 or 2 innings. I'm so bad at this, I'm sorry, but I'm just like remembering what happened. The right-handed relief pitcher was not able to stop them. The batters were hitting like anything. And I'm not sure if they changed. I think they got another pitcher after that. And that guy had a really, really good fastball. And that was when the away team wasn't getting any hits. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that apparently the relief pitcher wasn't able to stop those guys, because I remember now Brian said, oh, he's doing just as badly as the guy before him. So I'm thinking it wasn't necessarily that the pitcher, the lefty, got tired. I'm thinking that something happened there. with what I was doing with the heart energy. And the other thing that I wanted to say is that this only works when ego is not involved. So there is no question of abuse here. There's no way that you can abuse a situation if ego is not involved. That's what I was noticing, that once the ego got involved, there was less control. Okay? The self, in fact, I remember the feeling, and it was really a minuscule amount of this feeling. The feeling that I was having was, I am the self in all beings. Okay? And when you have the feeling, I say you, just the fact of saying I and you means that there's some ego. Ego, in this sense of the word, not a negative, pejorative, but just ego means separation from the self, okay? When I feel I'm a separate being, this is Rajasic energy, this is Rajasic knowledge taking over my form, okay? When I feel I am the self in all beings, that's knowledge, Sattvic energy, taking over in my form, correct? So the feeling that I had at the very outset of this experiment, and I have to say it was just a drop. It was really just a drop of this energy of I am the self in all. So when I was opening the heart, I was connecting to the self in the other. In other words, it was a conduit of energy transmitted to the form through this form, because I was linking. It's like linking just means I was identified as that other form, okay? So when that energy started to get conflicted, when the ego started to enter in and say, I want them to win, that's when they lost. Okay? Very interesting how that happened, no? Okay, that's what I wanted to say. It was the self in all beings energy, that feeling, and so there is no question of abuse. You cannot abuse any form when